Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here, doing an unexplained phenomenon. Excuse me, get that right in a minute. This is a kind of a disturbing one. It's definitely not normal. It's one thing to say unexplained phenomena. It's another thing to say, oh my lord. This is titled "The Great Kentucky Meat Shower," and yeah, it's as disturbing as it sounds. There's a tiny town of Rankin, Kentucky, and there was a woman named Mrs. Crouch. And she was on her porch when she heard stuff hitting the ground and the roof and like that all around her. Turns out it was a great shower of chunks of meat falling out of the sky, landing all on her property and on her roof and all around. According to the woman, enough meat fell to fill a horse wagon. She invited people over, and for some unknown godless reason, people started tasting this meat, and they all evidently gave different opinions as to what kind of meat it was. Some said it tasted like beef, some said it tasted like pork, some said it tasted like whatever, bear meat, whatever. But nobody could pin down what it exactly was. There was no consensus. The the butcher came over and tried it and said it didn't taste like any kind of meat he was familiar with. They sent some to the Newark Scientific Association, and they analyzed this meat, and they determined that it was either, get this, horse meat or human infant meat. And that in and of itself is disturbing, because how in the hell do they know what human infant tastes like? Are they testing human infants? I don't even want to go down that road. That's freaking weird. This is an actual event. I'm not making this up. This was reported in the news. It's a serious thing. The source of the meat to this day remains a mystery. Many of you probably think that it may have been dropped from a passing airplane, but since it happened in March of 1876, that should not have been possible. Somebody else had the idea maybe it was a passing, balloon or whatever, a dirigible kind of thing, and I suppose that's possible, but nobody reported anything like that in the sky. It was a clear sky. There were no clouds. I mean, to this day, nobody can pinpoint where this meat came from. It's just, oh my God, weird. Unexplained phenomena does not begin to explain, to describe this. Meat falling from the sky. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. But this was apparently hunks of raw meat falling from the sky, and when the scientific consensus says it may be human infant meat, there's something more to be investigated there. But again, there's no mention of what else was investigated or what it could have been, because there was so much of it. An orphanage would have had to explode. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's asinine. There is no explanation for this, and I can't imagine what would cause meat to fall from the sky. If you guys got some comments, I'd love to see them. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.